One. This evening, I'd like to talk to you about a wonderful Google search tool called Google Scholar. When you bring up your typical Google search site, simply enter the words Google Scholar and you'll be taken to the Google Scholar search site. The advantage is this particular search site contains thousands and thousands and thousands of scholarly articles on topics that teachers need. When you come to the Google Scholar site, you'll see that you have two options immediately. You can choose to search either for articles or for case law. In terms of case law, you may search for state court cases or federal court cases. Just this past week, for example, for one of my U.S. history classes, I had to look up the case McCullough versus Maryland from early in the Supreme Court's history. And I went to the Google Scholar site, clicked federal case law, and found the case almost immediately. It's a very easy and quick way to find cases like that. But most teachers, most of the time, will not be looking for case law, but instead for articles. You touch the articles button with your pointer, with your cursor, and you enter the subject that you are looking for, or if you know the name of a particular article that you're looking for, you can do that as well. Let me give you two examples of how already I've used this tool. I teach an AP US history class, and the College Board requires us at a certain point to do a comparison between the views of two eminent historians on the American Revolution. I found two of their articles, an article from each one of them, on Google Scholar. I was able to print them out for the students and give them to the students for the AP project that they had to write an essay for. It was a way that saved hours and hours. Otherwise, I would have had to go to a university library to find these particular articles. Here's a second example. In my AP European History class, I was having the AP students do a piece on Johann Sebastian Bach, and because ours is a Christian school, on his personal faith. And I went to Google Scholar. I found a wonderful, lengthy scholarly article that dealt primarily with Johann Sebastian Bach and with his Christian faith. The Google Scholar site, in addition to everything else, gives you the ability to store works that you've already searched for so that you'll have them next year when you teach the same class and need the same articles in the library function of the Google Scholar site. So I commend it to you as highly as I can. It's also good for teachers' research. I teach Bible classes and need to research theological topics, and it will have good, helpful journal articles on those as well. So I commend Google Scholar to you and hope that you enjoy it and are able to use it to your profit.